Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. Call Poppy, tell him send another kilo. I hang with chinos, negros, chincos, gringos. I make my money, then take off like Migos, yeah. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. She snatched my soul, now look at how she deep though. Baddest chick I ever seen though. I pray that all your good outweigh your evil.
Hey, what is going on, y'all? How y'all doing today, man? This is Salon Boy Brick, aka Brick the Lyricist, and you all tuned into another Onassis gaming / Onassis reacts music video reaction. I appreciate you guys for being here, like always, man. It's been a very long time since I've gotten to do David East. I think this is the second collab that I've done with David East and Young Chris. So shit, we not even gonna waste no time. We gonna hop right into it. We gonna do our thing. I'm gonna come back. We gonna find out who the chef on the track is. Since there's two artists, we're gonna do the overall performance, and then we are going to do the ratings. So I hope you guys are ready, man. I don't know what to expect. It looks like it's a long track because it's 325. So that means that we probably gonna get a lot of bars, a lot of metaphors, a lot of punchlines, and everything in there. So, and I know David East. David East is he's really good at what he does, man, when it comes to this music stuff and the content that he puts out. So I really fuck with him. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's rock. The song is called Casino. Dave East, Young Chris. Let's go, Salon Boy.
Fine dining. Put the stacks in the ceiling, I'm strapped, trapping for millions. Paddock matching the stars, these cars actually real them. Passenger probably British, the pistol is European. Clapping it for I'm finishing. Till I'm Korean. I talk fly, smoke pure gas, and drink grapes. I think of states, breaking my fast with only dates. Thinking money, niggas talking about smoke, I'm thinking vape. Vegas flight, ordered right to my room, Venetian plate. My stance like a boxer, walk like I'm on an NBA roster. I'm eating pasta and I tomahawk the steak. I kinda lost my faith when they Commonwealth my case. 5 years facing down in Virginia, your honor laced. I had time for it, LV and Prada in my place. I was taught to hide the paper since my father had a safe. Real faves, not the hand shit, my barber had to shave. Talking to the sky, I wish a few could call me from the grave. On the hill with the sugar, in the kitchen with a cooker. Youngin' by the window looking, mama knew he'd get a whooping. All the 50s came in pink, you can smell it from the sink. Sipping color purple whoopee, where we ass bet the bookie. Honolulu for the water, Top La Boo Boo for my daughter. We was rockin' FUBU, pulled up in the Zuzus for a quarter. Speeding down to my Shulu, watching Hulu to the border. Know that voodoo come with torture, think you doodle, you just fall that.
We're gonna talk about that part.
Since I dropped prize, but I told y'all to do the penny of vodka with the lobster. Yeah, we still mobsters, nigga. Talking this shit since toddler. Fine dining. Don't forget your napkin.
D-boy dealing, champagne spilling. $250,000 when I'm willing. Mr. Carter, no ceiling. Park in front of the building. Niggas paw walling, they grilling. We been sticking dick to they bitches while they all in they feelings. 41 millimeters. Get the bitches to 36s. Kitchen full of residue, they get lit off the dirty dishes. Welcome to how we live and survive the blizzard, flying exquisite. Niggas ain't blocking me out or knocking me off my pivot. Kinda optimistic.
Man, that
Shit, you
AI
know what
shit
you got
is
delivered.
crazy.
Toyota, I had the Civic. Them orders done got delivered.
Everybody
Who need a
use-
doctor visit? So many niggas done burned they bridges. Get them a urn. So many niggas done earned they ditches. Get them a turn. Living you learn. Selling ice cream ain't nothing bigger than worm. Niggas poison, I'm getting rid of the germs. 40 straight in your perm. Fuck you thought, nigga tight as the firm. Sending the load and bringing the pros in when the flight is confirmed. She need a obituary when I'm through fucking a missionary. In the street we militant like we fresh out the military. Fresh off the lot, I just cashed it for New Canary. Nigga put them purses down, got a casket for you to carry. Kinda hard for me to commit cause I was a bachelor hitting the married hoes. From Turkey to Albuquerque, they know how I carry. Learned the game from Uncle Vino, smoother than Al Pacino. Borsellini, smoking Cuba, sipping Grigio Pinot. Real like casino shit.
Hey, Young Chris ain't never lost
Real
it.
like casino shit. Fine dine, nigga. 145th and wing your hockey, boy. Money getting the body dropping, boy. Fly shit ever, nigga. Eat up, baby. G4, G5, whatever, nigga. We fly, nigga.
And that's it? Okay. All right. Yeah. So shit. I didn't expect Young Neef, Young Chris to actually drop the verse that he did. I'm not even gonna lie. I definitely thought Dave East was gonna like body this track a lot more. I wasn't necessarily feeling the beat though. This is not my type of beat where it's like that up tempo, like cruising. It's like almost like a Midwest type beat. Or is it Cali? One of those. It's like Midwest or Cali. It's one of these type of beats, but it's more as like that summertime type beat and all of that. I don't really like those type of beats, man. I don't know. That's just not really. It doesn't unless the artist can really put some lyrics and some content behind it. I don't really fuck with it. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. So I definitely wasn't liking how Dave East came into it, and then that's when it just kind of like it started falling off, but. Young Chris redeemed it. I gotta give it to him. He definitely redeemed it for me. He made me is like, okay, like there's some hope on this track. Definitely some hope on this track. So I had to give that one to him. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Just have to pull something up. Okay, yeah. So I had to give it to him though, man. But it's not really that's not really my type of. My type of track. But yeah, chef wise, I'm gonna give that one to Young Chris. I love the way he rocked with the flow. His punchlines wasn't as strong, but the way that he was rocking with the flow to end the verses is what made it so prominent to me. To be able to exercise on a track like this and be able to pick it up fast tempo, slow it down, just kind of like play with the words and play with the way that you flow. It's amazing. It's awesome, man. It makes you want to be able to listen to more content instead of keeping that consistent flow that most artists do when they have these type of beats and all of that, which is what Dave East did. So I think that's what really, because I already knew the type of flow he was coming into. So if he would have surprised me by doing something a little different, whether it be to pick it up super fast or to slow it down, but change up the rhyme scheme a little bit, I think that would have definitely stuck out more, but I think Young Chris definitely did that, so I'm going to give him the Chef Award. Overall, I'm going to give this one a 2 out of 4 because, like I said, I didn't really like the beat. Was there a hook in there? I don't know if there was a hook or not, but I didn't really necessarily like the verses. The verses weren't as strong as I thought they would be, and I think it was probably because of the beat. You know what I'm saying? I think if it was a hotter beat with the same lyrics, I would probably like it a lot more. But because the beat and the way the verses were all together, it didn't really correlate too much. So I wouldn't necessarily give it a 3 out of 4 or even a 4 out of 4. So I'm definitely going to give it a 2 out of 4. It's a half a man. So, it is what it is. Yeah. So shit, let's get right into it. I'll break it down as we go. Like I said, I kind of give you a brief overall as to how I'm looking at the track, how I'm breaking it down, and then that's when we'll kind of just get into it. So now, first off, with the flow, I'm going to give the flow a 7. Now, the reason why I'm giving it a 7 is because of Dave East. All right, I'm really trying to think. I don't think there was a hook in there. I don't remember hearing a hook. I could be wrong, but I don't remember hearing a hook. But I didn't really like his flow. I think the reason why I got that 7 was because of Young Chris. With the way he flowed, the rhyme schemes that he was putting in, and the way he was actually like juggling the track off the type of beat that it was, is what made me like it more. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I probably would have gave it a 5 out of 10 if it was just Dave East on the track by itself, because he knows how to do a little bit of the metaphors and a lot of the punchlines. But the flow, he's normally always consistent with it. Like, he sticks to his rhyme scheme, and depending on the beat, it can be fire or it can be a letdown. And for me, this one was a letdown from him. So I have to give it to Young Chris. But the flow-wise, I am going to give that one a 7. Word plays, I will give that one a half a man. I don't think there was too many like metaphors in there. It was more so straightforward. Everybody was looking more so for those punchlines. They was looking for stuff that's really going to hit with the way that they were rhyming and all of that, but it wasn't really as prominent as it could have been. I think if I go listen to it again, I would probably be able to find some in between that. You know how most people, they just kind of like stop it, rewind it, break it down, and all of that. I'm trying to give y'all real short, sweet content just from listening to it the first time. Most of the time when artists rap, you can understand or you can catch everything that they're saying depending on how they're saying it. So if you have to rewind it and actually kind of think about it, it means that it kind of went over your head. And when it does that, it makes it hard for you to judge it off the first time. You got to repeat it. You got to be like, you got to have to repeat the track. If it already resonates with you, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's an artist that you like. These two artists, Dave East is somebody that I like. Young Chris, I don't really listen to him like that. So this is not something that I would necessarily go back and repeat again on my own. Like, it would have to be within a random category and it pops up and I'm like, all right, let it play, and then I'll be able to catch a lot of the word plays and all of that. But I don't think it was really prominent anyway, either way, because I would have caught them. I would have caught the metaphors and the word plays if they were really pushing them in there like that. So that's why I'm gonna give it a half a man. Multiple wise, I'm actually gonna give the multiples a 7. I'm gonna give that one a 7 because I like the way that they were. It wasn't just rhyme, get to the end and rhyme your N word with that. It was like in between. That's why right in the beginning, when Dave East was rapping, he was already hitting you with more metaphors. Like every third line, not even every third word or fourth word was rhyming off the first word. So it's like it just kept it going. And I like things like that because it shows that you have the capacity to not just say a word, wait till the end, and then rhyme it. It's like you're able to just you're able to find rhymes within your rhymes to be able to let it all make sense when you actually hit your punchline. And I love those type of rhyme schemes and all of that, So for him to start off with that was just automatically, it caught me off guard for a little bit, but then that's when he went back to his old flow scheme and all of that. I think if he would have started with that, went a little bit, then switched back and went back to that, and he actually kept that going the whole time, I think I would have been like, yo, this shit is fire. Like, he's really doing this thing on there, because it takes a lot to be able to rhyme consistently the same word, whether you're doing it 30 times, 40 times, or even a whole verse. It's not easy to be able to do that, because and to especially make it make sense. So it was definitely, it could have definitely been better. But 7 out of 10 isn't bad. Now, punchlines, I will give the punchlines I will give it a 5. I was really going to push for a 6, but I think I'll give it a 5. I think they could have been a lot stronger. As you can see, there wasn't really getting too many woos or ahs. It was mainly the flow and the multiples that were really catching me, and the way that they were putting the words together, not really what they were saying in the end to be able to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I think they could have definitely did a little bit better on the punchlines. That's just my opinion. I think you guys can always jump in the comments and let me know what you think. But yeah, so you got 7 and 5, 7 and 5, 7 and 7 is 14, 5 and 5 is 10, 10 and 14 is 24 out of 40. Yeah, I think it could always be better. It could always be better. Don't ever sleep on tracks, man. It could always be better. Now, beat wise, like I said, when it comes to the beat, I think it was weak. I didn't like it. It's not my kind of forte. It's not something that I normally go for, but to each his own, and every artist is different in what they do. Hook wise, I'm more so on the WTF on the hook, because like I don't know if there was a hook on this track. I think it was just more so like he rapped his, and then that's when they had a little just like a little in-betweener, and then that's when it just kind of went to the next verse. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember even having a hook in there. So the hook is like, even if they had a hook on this, shit would have been ass. That's just me. I don't know, because the beat was just, it's not the beat. The beat wasn't really something that I really fucked with. I didn't really like it like that. The video itself, I'm gonna give it a pass, right? And hear me out, yo. The reason why I'm giving the video a pass, I'm starting to see that a lot of artists now, and we talked about this. We talked about this damn near 20, 30 videos ago, that AI is gonna start to become prominent. Now, the thing about this one is it wasn't just AI. but they actually switched it up where they had videos where they had their own shots that they were doing, but then that's when they correlated with certain things like AI, like the part where Chris was skydiving out of a plane with the money falling out, or when I really noticed it was after Dave East's verse was over and he had jumped in the Lambo on the street after he was just inside of like the building. Like, it's just the way to transition. And I was like, oh yeah. That's why I was like, oh, we gonna talk about that. And then next thing you know, they did it again and again and again and again. And I was like, okay, yeah, they're making the AI prominent and everything like that. The transitions wasn't too bad with the way that they were doing it, like the AI videos, softwares and everything. But I think if you're gonna stick to just doing a video the way it is, just stick to that. But I guess, it's just a test run. There's probably going to be a lot more artists that are going to be using this. A lot more videos that we'll see that'll probably be where artists, like normal regular artists that can't pay for those type of things, will actually just be in their room just shooting videos, and then that's just throwing in an AI software and be on a beach in Cancun somewhere talking about the high life that they're not even there. But it is what it is, though. To each his own. I'm gonna give the video pass only because of the AI. Like I knew these type of videos were coming. I knew it was coming. But I'm gonna give it a pass on that strength. Other than that, without that, I think the video itself, it was just kind of basic. It's just like they're celebrating life. They're sitting around, they're drinking together. They're just like on a vacation and everything like that, with the whole team and all of that. So it wasn't really anything that was too big or too small. So you can't really can't really do anything about that one. So the final score of this is actually 6 out of 10. All right, so it's 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for this. Where we at? Yeah, so 6 out of 10 is the overall for the track Casino. And on top of that, they weren't even at the casino. So I'm saying maybe they're like what's the metaphor behind that? Are you saying that that we spend money to make money, or we live? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think as to why he titled it Casino, but I couldn't even tell you, even if I wanted to. I couldn't tell you. But it is what it is, though. Dave East, Young Chris, Casino. You already know what it is, man. Salon Boy Brick, a.k.a. Onassis Gaming /Onassis Reacts on YouTube and on Rumble. I appreciate you guys for being here and tuning in. Don't forget to stay blessed, stay humble, stay focused, keep rocking, keep doing your thing. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. I'm going to keep on rocking. I got more music reactions to go. I have tons of artists, and I have tons of unsigned artists, like a lot of artists that are actually really putting out good music are not getting enough publicity. So I've been watching my Instagram feed. I have a whole bunch of artists on there, so I'm gonna be doing some directly straight from like online, not on YouTube, online. So I'll be going to different artists on SoundClick, SoundCloud, my Instagram stories, different reels on YouTube and stuff like that, and finding these artists and putting them out there, promoting them, tagging them, and we just kind of go from there. You know how it is, man. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Peace.